Even on Saturdays, we have to wake up at the ass crack of dawn. Alright, walk. Gino's leg veins are going crazy. Alright, we're going to press. Should I get it cold or hot? Hey, can I get that order under Sage for here?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, thank you. I just ordered it on the app. Just a cappuccino. Yeah. Thank you. There you go.
Taste that shit.
Ooh. All right, here we go. Holy shit. Okay, we got fucking 4 boxes of organic eggs. We have like 9 packs of beef. These are my dates and my ice cream sandwich. She also got the sweet potatoes, the regular potatoes, some rice for me. I got some fruit. That's my chamomile that I drink. Some juice, lemon juice for the tilapia that we get from Costco. And then I just like having these Ezekiel muffins at home if I feel like making a sandwich or something. Gino's been drinking egg whites, which is nasty, but it is what it is. I'm a grouch today.
Yes, you are.
Grouchy grouch. I'm probably getting my period.
Probably. That's what you need.
Holy shit, babe. I told you to turn this on. It's hot in here.
It is on. What are you saying?
What do you mean? It was on 4.
Oh my god.
The ice cream's gonna melt and your eggs are gonna go bad.
You see this insane shit I deal with?
Can't trust them with anything.
The lady's laughing at you right now. She seen you acting like a child.
Give me it. You're not playing your audiobook?
I'm gonna play my audiobook in a little bit. But I just want to let everybody know how you started yelling at me this morning already.
When did What are you talking about? Making me sound bad.
It's funny, if you drop something, it's my fault. If you forget something, it's my fault.
I never said it's your fault. I just said I forgot my shoes.
If your makeup doesn't apply the right way, it's my fault. Oh, good morning to you.
My hair probably looks terrible in that shot.
Yeah, let's fix it. Well, good morning. I'm going to continue this clip when we get to a charging station because this shit's on like 20%. And by that, I mean our car. So hopefully we make it there.
We just need to charge it like for 10 minutes. It's like it could have been better.
No. I think it won't fit.
Cut your nails.
No, I use them to pick my nose.
Cut your nails. It's gross.
Shut up. I feel like the heat is making this like little gadget thing like fucking fall.
I don't think so.
All right, so we're at a charging station. Interesting thing about Teslas has this little feature inside of it where like you click the charging button on the navigation, it'll show you all the charging stations and the various prices. Like this one right here is $16. Was that per kilowatt?
I don't really know.
I don't know what these things. I'm not a fucking electrician.
It's per something, and they're all
per
the same.
something. And then this one over here is $8 down the road. So like they're different prices depending on where you go. This one's right across the street from Lifetime, so it's just much easier for us. All right, I believe it's May 24th, Tuesday. We're in week 11, and I am tightening up a lot in a short period of time. I'm very happy about that. I was showing Nagar last night, and she just got envious.
Excuse me?
She's like...
He walks around all day like this.
Yeah.
Literally, all fucking day. Like, how many times do you have to do this and show it to me?
How many?
Every second of every day.
You know what? You play your fucking violin. You're like, hey, come watch this.
I say that once a month.
No, it's not. It's
Get
the
out of
same.
here.
first of all, I listen to you practice every single
You
day.
can put headphones in.
And then you're like, listen to this. I'm like, I've heard it 100 times.
Get out of here.
So, like, you do the same thing in a different way. Anyway. So today we have legs. And, of course, one of my favorite days. Actually, I'm drinking my pre-workout right now. We're a little bit late today. It's like 6 o'clock and we're starting to charge. It takes about like 25 minutes to charge.
Okay, we don't need to charge all the way, by the way. I have the charger today.
Well, we don't need to wait 25 minutes then. So, but I'm gonna finish drinking my pre-workout.
Ew.
And then maybe we'll... What do you mean, ew?
Why are you gulping on camera?
Fucking everything I do. Marry a Persian woman, they say. It's gonna be fun. They say. You and your high standards with everything. I can just go like this. I can go, she's like, ew.
Yeah, ew.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm clearing my throat. Relax. And I'll just be sitting over here being quiet. She goes, you're being too quiet.
Oh no, I forgot my hair tie.
You're thinking too loudly over there. What do you mean? I'm sure you got like 100 of them in here.
I should have mine like that.
No. None in there. Whenever I cut my beard, I have like a double chin. Look at it.
That's nice.
No, it's not nice. How can you be lean and be fat at the same
You
time?
don't have a double chin.
Look at it.
Oh, if I do that, everybody has a double chin.
You see how full of shit she is? You don't have a double chin. I can fucking see it.
Oh, you're doing that. Is that what you do all day when you walk around?
Yeah, sometimes.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Because I just don't want to talk to people, so I'm like...
That's a different story, okay?
Oh, man. So they're building this Optima over here, and it's...
I think I should try to take another picture.
I feel like... I don't know. I feel like there's part of me that would like to live in this building, but at the same time, it's just not... It just wouldn't work with our dogs. Let me show you this thing. All right. That building over here, right there, is the new Optima. Now it's got obviously a nice mountain view right there, and these units are probably anywhere from like the low ones like 500,000, the high end ones like 3 million at the top. So there is many options for that. Oh, cool. She walked right in front. But this building is beautiful. I mean, they started building that, I think, like last year. They're hauling ass. It's going to have a whole dog park. It's going to have its own, like, commercial spaces underneath. And it's going to have a nice-ass view, obviously. So it has its own gym. It has a whole track and upstairs pool area up there. You can kind of see, like, some of the trees that they put on top of the building over there. Yeah, overall, it looks pretty fucking nice. But obviously, it's not practical when you have 2 little dogs, because I ain't going down fucking 5 flights of stairs till I take them out in the mornings. And they start peeing on the balcony and shit like that. It's probably going to start stinking. So a house is probably going to be the better option for us. Something that's on the ground. You know, you don't have as nice of views. What do you... Oh. She looked at me like she was pissed, and then she smiled. She has conflicting emotions, man. I don't know. I don't even know how to deal with her sometimes. She's trying to take another thumbnail picture, and like, I fucking think she is just so fucking cute. So expressive, doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks about her, even me. Like, she doesn't care. Just the fucking cutest in the land. And now she's setting the camera up on the ground. Oh my God, so fucking cute. Look at this. There you go, music video style.
Stop! No, it doesn't help that I'm fucking blind and I can't see anything on the screen.
Yeah, we need to get you some LASIK, yo. All right, I'm gonna just finish my pre-workout now, and then I'm gonna go hit some legs. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. take these PM vitamins, and I feel like sometimes my body just doesn't metabolize all of it, and I just get so tired when I wake up in the morning. I almost like fell over. I felt like I was drunk. Oh. Come here. This is a little camera Nagar's using to film. Oh, you're filming right now?
Oh.
No.
Yeah. What do you think I was doing?
It's a little DJI camera I found online. Look how cute it is. It's like a little vlogging camera.
It's super cute.
Right here.
Thank you.
I'm just using my phone right now. Oh man, the air conditioning's on.
Oh, I'm cold.
You want your seat heater on or what?
Yeah. Just a little bit. Wow, I look so good.
What?
So no one ever I look like a dead person.
What are you talking about? You're like the cutest person I've ever seen in my life.
Is that why you don't kiss me in the mornings?
Oh, I didn't? Okay.
No,
News to me.
I had to ask you.
Bullshit. No, that's not what I said. This is your standards again, because I kiss Bison, and then I come and kiss you, and you say, oh, you kiss Bison more than you kiss me?
Yeah.
It's not that I didn't kiss you, it's that you're complaining again.
Yes, me first.
Oh.
He kisses Bison like he's the cutest thing on the planet, and he comes up to me and he's like,
Yeah, and what do? Sometimes you completely ignore me, and you run right past me to Bison. You're like, Bison!
that's true.
Oh. To be fair, he is the cutest.
Yeah, I love when we drive together.
Yeah,
It's our favorite
How was
thing.
driving by yourself the other day?
It's fun. I drive by myself to work. It's just not something I like to do, especially in the mornings. I like to go with you. Is that a hawk?
No, that's a raven.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I'm very tired this morning. I need to get some caffeine in me. Drink my pre-workout on the way into the gym.
Yeah, I'll drink my coffee. My iced coffee that I made.
I've been waking up like gassy. I don't know why.
Oh my god, this is where I end my video.
I think it's just because I think it's that I eat so close to bed,
Yeah.
and then I wake up, and then I'm like, oh, crap.
Literally.
I think I got his shit. And then I just hold it all the way to lifetime, and then I occupy a stall for like 10 minutes.
You do eat very late. I need to start. You're very good at cooking. Your time management, I don't know about that.
My time management, I'm pretty sure I do things faster than anybody you've ever met in your entire life.
It's not about doing it faster, it's timing it so they end kind of at a certain time.
That's what she said.
Timing it so your fish is in 15 minutes left and then your potatoes are ready. And then I'm already eating because my food's
You know what? My brain's a little foggy.
I'll help you, don't
This is
worry.
what happens when you keep losing weight and fat. I'm starving myself, basically. That's what bodybuilding is. You literally starve yourself
Yeah, it's crazy.
in a controlled way. It's like you just try to starve yourself.
You starve the fat.
Yeah, you starve the fat while trying to keep the muscle. It's like you're trying to create like a metabolic impossibility. Like you're trying to maintain or maybe even slightly build lean muscle, and then you're trying to just lose fat. That's very hard to do. People usually do the opposite. People usually get fatter and they lose all their muscle. And then you get these dudes walking around with these bellies and skinny legs and skinny arms. Ugh! Shit fucking creeps me out. It's like the troll body. Ugh. How's your coffee?
Excellent.
Yeah? Look at these beautiful colors. Can you see that? How picturesque that is. See the mountains behind me?
Behind us.
Alright, so today I think I have, I don't know, what I do. I did back on Monday. Tuesday I did legs, which was yesterday, and now today's Wednesday, and I'm stuck either between some sort of pushing upper body muscle, either chest, or maybe your shoulders or triceps. I haven't hit my shoulders in like 2 weeks. grow pretty quickly. So, and they just look kind of awkward as they get too big. Alright, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to train on the drive-in. I'm going to listen to my audiobook now, and then I'll catch you when I get to the gym. Okay, so we're at the gym now. And I have to figure out what I'm training today. I'm at this point in my book now where it's talking about the dark side, like the shadow personality, which is very interesting. Essentially, in a short little synopsis, it's the part of yourself that you repress. So if somebody has like some sort of hyper exaggerated quality about themselves, like maybe they're like super saintly, or maybe they're like super aggressive, or maybe even like super passive, like when you first meet them, it's usually because they're repressing the opposite quality, and it's almost like masking it. So it's interesting, if you ever look at somebody and they have like over exaggerated quality about themselves, you can almost always assume that they have the opposite quality as well, that they just feel like they've convinced themselves is not okay to show to the world. So it just kind of gives you a more complete picture of people. And it's fascinatingly accurate. So yeah, that's a point of the book I'm at right now. I highly recommend it. Again, Laws of Human Nature, Robert Greene. Recommend the audiobook. It's about like a 600-page book. So if you're not a strong reader, I recommend listening to it. Plus some old English dude talking. And it's like very like soothing, but like educational. What else we got going on? Today's my like 3 hours worth of meetings. I have department meeting with my staff, and then I have a department head meeting with all the other departments, and then meeting another candidate today. I just hired 2 new people that I'm excited about. Both of them are going to be strong fits. I feel like the culture is slowly changing here, which if you run a team or a business, the culture your team has is important, because especially when their role is based on production, it's not based on time. You know, which means like they don't get paid hourly, they get paid based on what they produce. So if you don't have the right team fit, you definitely feel it. So finding out that perfect formula is always interesting, because you start to see who you made assumptions about versus who surprises you, you know? And you got to figure it out. It's an interesting formula. Anyway, so I'm thinking I'm going to train a little bit of chest today, and maybe toss in some shoulders. Maybe do like 1 tricep exercise, and then maybe like on Friday I'll probably hit arms again. Arms have always been like one of my weakest points. You know, I just feel like they just have a hard time growing for some reason. Everybody has their struggle points. You're like, oh, it's my legs. It's because you don't fucking train your legs. That's why. I feel like my arms have always been like lagging behind, especially my triceps. But I'm gonna hit that today. Meetings, got an interview, and then aside from that, I think my day's gonna end around like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So
you have no excuse when I get here
to do your cardio. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to eat my meal too around then, and then depending on if anybody comes up to me and starts asking me questions, that may delay my timeline a little bit. But I bumped my cardio up to about 30 minutes. I'm trying to keep myself occupied with like watching something, because like when you're doing like yesterday I trained legs, and then I had like 30 minutes in the evening of like doing cardio, and like I was fucking feeling it. I felt like my legs were gonna collapse.
You did 30 minutes on the
stairs? Yeah, level 8. Yeah, been bumping it up. That's why I'm sweating like a whore in church when I'm finished.
I want to do 30 minutes. I'll do 30 minutes today.
Yeah? You gonna do it with me? What time you get off?
Same time as always.
You hear that stink in her voice? You hear it?
Every day. It's the same fucking thing.
I'll ask a question and she'll just be immediate attitude. Just like a little fucking stink on there, you know?
I gotta go inside.
Why, you got a shit? Or... Take that as a yes?
Get out of here!
Oh, she poops too! She poops too.
Some people can't handle that shit.
Women also take the cacas. You know, they also take craps, poops, shits.
All right, I'm getting out of here.
All right, she's getting out of here.
You're making it weird.
No, you make it weird. Yeah, so I'm not really sure where I'm at in terms of clip-wise on this weekly vlog here. Whatever it's going to transpire and turn into. I don't even know if this is really considered a vlog anymore. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it. And I've been using my phone. I have a camera, and I've been considering getting like a GoPro or something, some sort of like action camera. The problem is with that GoPro is that it doesn't do well in low light settings. So for some reason I want to get like footage of me working out. It's probably going to be very low quality. And Lifetime's like showroom lighting too, so it's like kind of washes you out. You know, it's like it doesn't look the best on camera. You know, like I have a clip I'll actually put right in here of what it looks like when I'm actually out in the sunlight, and like my fucking legs, dude, are like turning into an old lady's foot. It looks like a fucking map. Like I have so many fucking veins that come out of my legs, like when I'm out in the sun for an extended period of time. I feel like blue light definitely makes your veins recede, right? I just think with a cortisol response, and then it just creates anxiety hormone, and then it just makes your vascular system just kind of shrink up. It's kind of like red light therapy, like relaxes the body, and like blue light kind of tightens it. So just think about like what that would do to like your vascular system. It either tightens it and shrinks them, or it expands them and dilates them. And when I'm out in the sun, it just expands and dilates. It's kind of like when you go into a sauna, like you just get very veiny. But when I'm like in this blue light and air conditioning all day, all my veins disappear. And I was actually talking to my doctor about this. My doctor, my concierge physician, about this, because I'm like, dude, what? My fucking vascularity like disappears all day, and like it doesn't come out. And like his assumption too was the same thing, was it's probably blue light exposure. My electrolyte concentration seems to be like perfect, and my cortisol's within check, but cortisol could be released from blue light as well, which is like I'm sitting in for maybe 12 hours a day. So there's definitely that. The body's very interesting, my friends. It's like you have to do this weird balancing act sometimes. It's not as mechanical as we like to think. Physical pain can be, but also physical pain can have some emotional triggers. And you know what's fascinating is most of the time when people have physical pain, they try to address it strictly from like a mechanical issue. However, this is where something called bioenergetics comes into play. It's a field of psychiatry where the stem of pain actually has an emotional root. And it's fucking crazy. Like I've seen people when they have like jaw pain or they have neck pain, they're in some sort of environment where they don't feel like they can fully express themselves. Because think about how you express yourself comes out through your words, right? And if you repress when you want to say things, you're going to get tension in your neck and your jaws. And then you get TMJ pain, because it's like instead of being able to say what you want, you're kind of clenching your teeth. Or like when you have anxiety, right? You feel it in your stomach, right? Like you get the butterflies. So when we have some sort of emotional pain or some sort of emotional trigger, we have a physical response, right? And this is bioenergetics, which means the body and the mind are linked, which means emotions come from the body, the mind tries to interpret them, and sometimes the separation of our interpretation, when we try to scale out and understand the emotion, can actually extend it because we don't accept it. Instead, we try to understand it, separate ourselves from it, judge it, critique it, maybe even reject it. So, and such is the law of repression that I've just been going over today. Anyway, I feel like there's this like strange like flow of conversation that takes place. Like there'll be some times where I'm like kind of talking about like just bro-y shit, like working out and stuff, and then I'll be like arguing with my wife, and then I go into this like deep philosophical conversation where it's just like, where the fuck is this going? I don't know. This is how I think, right? I go all over the place. I'm here, I'm there, and it's just my head. So welcome to my world, friends. I'm gonna go inside now. because it's about 5:57 and it's time to start lifting these weights. And then I got to also create all my slideshow for my meeting today, which I tend to do last minute. And I'm just a last minute Sally. That's where all my creative juices come out. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'll see you guys later. You know, I just realized I went the entire day without filming anything else. It was a busy day. I had my team meeting, department head meeting, and I had some consults, had an interview, had a bunch of shit in my day. But my fucking workout was fantastic this morning. I did not film it horizontally. I got it vertically, so you're gonna have to deal with having some black edges here. But I want to show you a little bit of clips of what I look like, because from 12 weeks to 11 weeks, that's a significant change. Was very happy with what I look like this morning. So yeah, that's where we sit. We're home now. I finished cardio, had about 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. I got a texture change in my hoodie. I'm like fucking sweating my ass off. And now it's time to go in and eat, because I'm very low on energy right now. So I will see you tomorrow morning. Oh, I woke up with my throat feeling like weird this morning. And that kind of upsets me, because I don't want to get sick. I don't want to fucking up my progress. Well, welcome.
Thank thee.
Yeah, we put all your shit in the front today.
How does it look? Do I need to check it?
No, it's fine. Just trust my judgment. It fits
I
perfect.
don't.
Go ahead and look. Here, I'll open it. Open it. Hang on, I'm trying to open it. How do you... Oh, you gotta click the actual button. Well, I see your tiny little waist and boobs. Whoops. You gotta slam it.
Perfect.
Hell yeah, it is. So are you.
It's actually perfect. No, I'm not.
Alright. Get your little butt down. Like I was saying, my throat has a little tickle in it this morning. It's had that little nasty taste in it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think it's your fault for kissing me so aggressively the other day.
Get out of
You
here.
must have given me your cooties and your germs. Oh, all right.
It's so weird to see the Jeep out here.
I know. My whole body is sore. I don't know what to do.
You should chill today.
No,
Why don't you
I'm training
stretch?
abs. I'm training abs today. That's one thing I'm doing for certain. And then, I don't know, I'll figure the rest out. But we're on the road, and it's about 5:30. We're running a little bit behind this morning because somebody likes to sleep in. And when we get to the gym, you know, we'll catch back up, and I'll kind of tell you what I'm doing today exactly. Okay. Fuck out of here. Go. Alright. We're going to do a little physique check-in here. Fuck out of here. Let's see how everything looks. I'm going to put this mic down. fucking flies. Just do left leg.
Her 28-year-old husband, the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley, moved to Pisa.
I'm trying to find a way to position this because I'm in the Jeep today. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Okay. It is Saturday, May 31st, and we are officially at the start of week 10. So this is going to finish out week 11. I'm going to definitely still add this to the week 11 vlog. And as you guys can probably hear, I'm very like nasally congested right now. And every time I get like some sort of like allergy symptom or something like that, I start to like get a deep cough. And like, I don't know why. It's like always happened since I was a kid. I used to have like severe bronchitis. I used to be on like an inhaler. I used to call it bitch boy disease, you know. Oh, give me my inhaler. But now it's like, it just affects me whenever I get like some sort of allergy symptom or like some sort of upper respiratory thing. I'll get this like horrendous cough. And it's like real deep. Like that. It's real deep in my chest. And yeah. And it's just really annoying. I still have an appetite. I'm still training today. However, I'm not 100%. That being said, I'm still gonna bring 100%. So I'm here. It's 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, and I gotta hit my shoulders. I think I've been like putting them off for a while. Like, the way my week's been mapping out, I don't know. I haven't really hit them. It's crazy when you stop training a body part for a long period of time when you're like low on calories. I feel like it definitely starts to like flatten out a bit. So, you know, if just a little bit of advice for you when you go to diet, don't skip a body part, because if you're not circulating nutrients to that area and you're already calorie deprived, it's probably going to shrink. So don't neglect any body parts. Make sure you train them all. That being said, so I have some shoulders today. And then I have a nutrition client at the start of my day at 8 o'clock. And then I have, 2 consults today, which are essentially like new member connect opportunities, which means people just join the gym. And now it's my job to basically try to determine where they're at, where they want to go, and then how to strategically help them best get there. So with that, we'll end my day, and then I got to go shopping at Whole Foods because Saturday is the grocery shopping day. And then I think I pretty much have the rest of the day off. I don't know. We'll see. That'll land me somewhere around like noon, 1 o'clock-ish. I need some fucking sleep is what I need. I want to get rid of this shit. It makes my head feel like it's going to explode. My nose been leaking. Also, I've just been having like digestive issues too. I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah. I don't know. Little curveball. That being said, we're still rolling, baby. Looking very tight in the mornings. You know, my waist keeps coming in. I still am looking a little bit flat, but that happens when you start to diet. The thing is, you gotta give your body like just enough to maintain muscle, but like also not that much so you can starve fat. So it's this weird like metabolic gray area. So you're definitely gonna like flatten out, which means like your muscles start to like lose volume. They don't necessarily shrink. They just like, think about like a sponge if you squeeze out some of the water, because you're lowering your carbs, right? And when you lower the carbs, the concentration inside the muscle decreases, because you need to have a certain amount of carbs in your blood and a certain amount of carbs in your muscles. And if you deprive the amount of sugar that's in your body, it's going to take it from muscles before it takes it from your blood, because if your blood sugar drops too much, you get fucking sick. You can go into like hypoglycemic shock. And you ever see a diabetic
take too much insulin. That's what happens. There's actually bodybuilders that die from taking insulin when they're not diabetic and fucking tanking their blood sugar. So it's this weird balance. And I always try to tell people, look, bodybuilding is like an art more than a science. Like, you need to understand the science, but when it comes to actually weaving it all together, it's more of an art because everybody's body functions differently. So you got to go based on the way that you look, the way that you feel, and then try to navigate the gray areas to see what works best for you. And that's what we're doing, baby. You know, so I'm looking a little bit flat, you know, going into week 10 here. And sometimes what we'll do, if you feel like you're a little bit too flat and you're lacking pumps and strength, maybe I'll throw in a little bit more sodium, which means I'll add a little bit more salt to my meals. Make sure you use Celtic salt. There is C4 explosives in like Himalayan pink sea salt. It's because that's how they mine the rock. They like fucking blow it up with, you know, a bunch of explosives, and then they scoop it up and they put it in a fucking container for you. So microplastics, explosives, you don't want that shit in your body. So Celtic sea salt, they extract it from water, and then they just, and it's a lot cleaner. So it also has a lot of minerals in it. It's not just salt. So Celtic sea salt, I add a little bit of that to my meals. That will help a little bit with pumps. And then sometimes I'll add like more carbs on like my leg days or something like that, like really big muscle groups, because when you train, you're burning up carbs for fuel. And if you don't replace those carbs, then you lose density in the muscle. And if you lose density in the muscle, you lose strength and you lose like aesthetic shape. So it's like I said, it's a balancing act. There's no like perfect equation. Like I need to have this amount of grams of carb, this amount of grams of salt. It's like you just got to figure it the fuck out sort of deal. All right, so I'm gonna head in there, start training some shoulders. Maybe I'll get a clip or two depending on how I'm looking. And then I gotta get my day started. So I got about an hour and a half to train right now. That'll be plenty. And then, yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. See where the day takes us. Fuck. Wrapping up the day now. Just I gotta make a few trips, Whole Foods, and then vitamin shop for the day, and then I'm heading out, or I'm heading home. All right, like I was saying, I have a couple of trips to make before I head back home, and then I think I'm gonna do probably a little bit of posing outside, maybe get some clips of that now that the sun's high. And the lighting will be good for that. And then I'm going to fucking chill the rest of the day because I need to get rid of this like sinus infection thing I got going on. And then yeah, and then I have Sunday off. So probably go for a walk tomorrow morning, which is Sunday. Get some morning sun, and but overall we're gonna take the day off working out because you need those rest days. I started to notice if I work out too much, like if I have like too many weightlifting days back to back. And since I'm on low calories, I don't feel like I recover the same. And actually, I hold on to a lot of inflammation in water. And like, I'm sure you've seen with that clip of my legs, like when I give myself days to relax, I like lose all that excess water and I see my vascularity and muscle separation better. I seen my quads this morning. I wanted to get a video, but I was in the locker room, so I didn't want to fucking film. You know, people are changing and shit. And I'm getting a lot of feathering on my quads right now, which is exciting because I haven't seen my quads this feathered, I don't think ever. And I'm still got 10 weeks, so I cannot wait. I just need to maintain this size and just tighten up even more. And I'll be very happy with the package that I bring. I think the difference too is I ate before I worked out this morning and I had a bunch of salt. And I think the sodium is what made me like a little bit harder today. And you can see like my separation of my shoulders and my vascularity coming out as well. All right, I'm in Whole Foods parking lot. I'm gonna park and then I'm gonna head in, get my grocery shopping done for the day, and then yeah, I'll see where that takes us. All right, so I stopped at Vitamin Shop too because I'm back on this like energy drink kick, especially because I need the energy like midday because I'm getting like really tired. You know, when you wake up that early, you train first thing in the morning, and then you're in like a physical environment all day, like training with clients. And then being calorie deprived, it makes you very tired. So I need a little bit of pick me up midday. So let me show you the energy drinks I've been fucking with. So I like these grill of mines a lot. It doesn't make me crash, which is definitely something I'm not looking for. But these flavors are awesome too. I got a couple for Nagar to try, but my favorite is this tropical storm flavor. These things fuck. So I'll probably have one of these like midday, the days that I do need it. I'm gonna try not to take it every single day, but you know, I'll have it if I do.